Hi, this is Tim Willis, and I'm going to try something here. And given that I try to keep my video editing pretty simple, this may or may not work, but I'm going to try to set up a new workspace in ClickFunnels 2.0 and see if we have a little walkthrough on that. So as you can see, I already have some workspaces here. We're in one right now that I use for the certifications. When I was in the certification program, it's kind of just there. It's the first one, so it kind of comes up on top always. What you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to come here. And of course, this is going to look different if you're brand new to ClickFunnels, but you're going to want to come here to your account and go to team settings. And the number of funnels you're going to be authorized is depending upon the plan you have. So that's what determines how many you have. Now, being I'm in the funnel builder program, it's sort of the rules are sort of different for me because we kind of have a special deal. But for your standard ClickFunnels plan, whether it's the 97 or the 297, that's going to determine how many workspaces you have. In this case, we're creating a new workspace because we already have some. So we're going to go to Team Workspaces, and we're in Team Settings right now. You see we already have our workspaces that we have there, and I actually want to get rid of a couple of them, but that's a project for a different day. We're going to click on Add New Workspace. That's the button at the bottom. We're going to give this a name. And so I just want to think about a name. Now, this name is going to be going with your workspace's subdomain. So I am just going to call it. And just as informational, the name Third Coast comes from a magazine that used to be around a long time ago. And Third Coast kind of refers to, in Texas, the coastline where you have Houston, Galveston, and all that. But I guess you could expand that to the South in general. You have the East Coast, you have the West Coast, and then you have the Third Coast, which is the southern area. Anyway, you see that we have our name, which is Third Coast Funnels, and we have our subdomain, which is Third Coast Funnels as one word. And this is a built-in URL that's internal to ClickFunnels. So we're happy. I can add a logo right now, but I'd always do that later. So we're just going to go ahead and click next. Okay, and you see now that our workspace has been updated. We can choose what we want to do. Is the default is generate leads. What are other choices? So digital products, sell physical products. You have a setup guide that you can go through, and we'll give you percentages on everything you do. So it just sort of tries to guide you people through what's available here. And that is kind of it. As you can see, we have the finished setup, which is referring to this area right here. From here, we could go to the Smart Funnel Builder or create a funnel or do whatever we want to do. We don't have any apps added yet. Those will have to be added. But if you click on that, you can see there's all our applications right there. It does show that we do have the PT Barnum Assistant already because that's already been installed on a previous workspace. We've got our name down here so we can tell what is what, and this list is kind of getting long. So now I have to use my mouse or my arrow buttons to get down there, but it's there. And so here we can go to our funnels, we can go to our products, we can go to our customers, we can go to Learn and Connect, which is something new. So if we were to go to funnels right now, we would see absolutely nothing because we haven't added anything yet. The same thing for our products. If we have no products, there's nothing there. Collections, nothing there. And inventory, there ain't nothing there. So that's what you're going to be seeing, a whole lot of nothing until you add something. And then you, of course, you can go and do your workspace settings and adjust that all sorts of things here. Maybe we'll look at that later on. in a different video, but that is just how to set up your workspace in ClickFunnels 2.0. Now, as I said, if you've got a brand new copy of ClickFunnels 2.0, it's probably going to look different. You'll probably have some sort of guide on the screen. So that's going to look different, but the steps are going to be the same. And so you see here, we have our workspace. We've got our name. We can add a logo icon, which I'll do later after I create the logo. And we can set up for payments AI, which you're going to need to do if you want to take payments. We can add things for the orders. We can edit the team settings. We can connect to ClickFunnels Classic if we have that. So you can connect that there. And then, of course, we can delete the workspace. Anyway, that is it. And so you should have something that looks like this in your workspace. And this one I am going to be using as sort of a test lab for different things. And so we'll use that as sort of a test bench of sorts. And so we'll probably go into some of these other things later on there. We might just go ahead and use this workspace. Anyway, that is it on setting up a workspace in ClickFunnels 2.0. My name's Tim Willis, and I'll talk to you later.